Doubt can be both a prison and a liberation. It has the power to paralyze those who do not know how to deal with its presence, and, at the same time, it can be the engine of progress for those who dare to question. René Descartes, one of the most influential philosophers in history, saw doubt as a path to finding unshakable truths. His method teaches us that doubting is not a sign of weakness, but of intelligence. Descartes started from a simple principle: doubt everything that can be questioned. He believed that many of our certainties are illusions, built by habits, social influences, and beliefs that we have never stopped to analyze. By adopting methodical doubt, he sought to eliminate any idea that could not be sustained by reason. This is how he arrived at his famous conclusion: I think, therefore I am. This principle demonstrates that even when everything around us can be questioned, there is something undeniable: the existence of our own thoughts. If I am capable of doubting, it means I am thinking, and if I think, then I exist. This is the starting point for any solid construction of knowledge, and in a practical way, it can be applied to anyone's life. In everyday life, doubt often appears as an obstacle. How many times have you hesitated before making an important decision? How many opportunities have been lost out of fear of failure? The problem is not in doubting, but in not knowing how to transform doubt into action. The key to this is asking the right questions. Instead of asking yourself, what if I fail? Try questioning, what can I learn if things don't go as expected? Instead of, what if I'm not good enough? Ask yourself, what can I do to improve at this? Another fundamental lesson Descartes teaches us is the importance of breaking down complex problems into smaller parts. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a big decision, break it down into simple steps. If you want to change careers, for example, rather than worrying about the entire transition at once, start by asking yourself what the first practical step you can take today is. This method makes any challenge more manageable and reduces the uncertainty that accompanies major changes. The false security of absolute certainties is also one of the greatest dangers we face. Many people live their lives based on beliefs they have never questioned. They believe they are not good enough, that they cannot learn certain things, or that they must follow a path simply because it has always been that way. However, when you allow yourself to question these certainties, you open up the possibility of seeing new opportunities. What you consider an unquestionable truth about yourself today may, in reality, be just a conditioning imposed by your environment. To apply Cartesian thinking in daily life, it is essential to adopt a more analytical approach to your own beliefs and decisions. Regularly ask yourself, does this idea really make sense? Or am I just accepting it because I have always heard it? Additionally, practice breaking challenges into smaller parts and trust your ability to find answers through reflection. Doubt does not have to be a burden. On the contrary, it can be the tool that leads to self-knowledge and evolution. The difference between those who feel trapped by uncertainty and those who use it as a springboard for growth lies in how they handle their internal questions. Instead of running from doubt, embrace it. Question your certainties, refine your thoughts, and use doubt as a path to discovering deeper and more meaningful truths. Now, a challenge for you: take a piece of paper and write down 3 certainties you have about your life. Then, question each one. Are they truly yours, or were they imposed by your environment? This reflection could be the first step toward a genuine transformation. After all, true freedom begins when we learn to question. If this content made you reflect and brought valuable insights, subscribe to the channel to follow more videos on self-knowledge, questioning, and personal growth. And let me know in the comments, have you ever stopped to question your certainties? What did you think of the content? I'd love to hear your opinion.